Hi, my name is Kaylin Eusis. I am the founder of Reckless Sisu Coaching, which is a page that is dedicated to all things narcissism, parental alienation, and dealing with cluster B personality disorders. I am an empathic individual, one might call super empath. I embody a lot of the dark triad traits, a lot of the narcissistic borderline traits, as well as being a very empathic individual who strives for transformation and growth in my own self. I have been forced to look in and do a lot of growing in the years that I've been on this planet. Right now, I am a targeted parent in parental alienation. If you don't know what parental alienation is a form of child abuse that occurs when you have children with a cluster B disordered personality individual, someone with narcissism. I, for one, have someone with some antisocial personality traits, definitely some narcissism. I'm not a doctor. I cannot full-on diagnose him, but from the large amount of work I have done with my own therapist and I am an ex-trauma counselor as well, but there definitely is some concerning traits and behaviors that have taken place that I feel comfortable saying that. So what happens is a child is forced to reject the targeted loving parent. Generally, this is the loving parent, this is the healthy parent, and they're forced to reject them. There's different levels of alienation. Mine has gotten to the point where my child will not see me. This generally happens in their formative years when they become teenagers, anywhere from 8 to 14. My daughter was 12 and a half when she finally rejected me. I played a part in that alienation as well, and I'm starting to see that now. I did reverse it with my son. I have a 10-year-old son. I reversed it with him pretty quickly. Thank you, Jesus. But I've learned a lot about alienation, how to spot it, how to combat it, and what it means to be a targeted parent and dealing with someone with narcissistic personality traits. I have been dealing with narcissism for my entire life. I grew up the oldest of 5 children to 2 very disordered individual parents who had 5 children and put us all in our typical textbook family roles. And I was, for the very longest time, the golden child. We all fought to be the golden child, right? Everyone wants to be the golden child, and we all fought to be there. I definitely learned that being good at things, performance, got me out of the line of abuse of my parents, specifically my mother. And I believe my dad is a covert narcissist. I believe my mom is a sociopath, maybe psychopath. Definitely some sadist things there. There's a lot of sadistic mind games that take place, and this has been very confusing through to grow up and realize this, right? And so I'm very used to this. This was something that was very normal to me. So I grew up looking for relationships with people who are also disordered, and ended up with a lot of very disturbed people. And the one who I ended up having children with was by far the most disturbed of them all, even more than my mother, I believe. We are talking like serious stuff. And so after a lot of years of trauma therapy, EMDR, recovery, I was a severe alcoholic. I used substances to numb my experience, and so I had to go through a lot of healing and a lot of self-work to even discover that this was something that was happening. I do have something called narcissistic victim syndrome, and I want to talk more about that, but please feel free to pop back in. I'm going to be posting a lot more content, and I look forward to getting to know you guys some more. And let me know if there's anything that you guys want to know about parental alienation, and please reach out. Thanks. Bye from Minnesota.